Welcome to a Sentinel review of The Last of Us from HBO. Warning, this review will have many spoilers. Episode 7 is all about the flashback to Ellie and her special friend Riley. But the episode begins with a short scene of Joel telling Ellie to leave him and to go back to Tommy. Then we see Ellie's past. She was being trained as a potential federal officer. In one of her drills, we see Ellie being bullied by one of her colleagues. The bully took Ellie's Sony Walkman and Ellie demanded it back. It is weird that a cassette player was used instead of maybe a CD player. Ellie retaliated when the bully mentioned that Ellie's friend Riley is not there to protect Ellie anymore. Facing a disciplinary officer, Ellie got off very lightly and even got some positive reinforcement. Ellie already had previous disciplinary issues. She can be a knucklehead and has little respect for authority, pretty much how she is right now. Riley is also Ellie's roommate and she left mysteriously 3 weeks earlier. We later know that Riley lost both her parents. One night, Riley made a surprise return to her room, shocking Ellie. Ellie thought it was a robber, but Riley quickly de-escalated the situation. To me, I wonder why almost all other people tower over Ellie. The actress who played Riley is not that tall, but she seems to dwarf Ellie. It turns out Riley joined the Fireflies, who are against Fedra. Riley confessed that she was going to be assigned to sewage detail and that's why she decided to leave. Riley was recruited by Marlene, who noticed that Riley had a special skill for being stealthy. Ellie was still very upset that Riley had to leave and join the Fireflies. Riley asked Ellie to follow her outside. It turns out Riley had a special plan in mind. The two went outside to an abandoned mall. The mall is so much like what is seen in the game. The set in the show perfectly captures the set in the game. It is amazing how little Ellie has seen of the world before the outbreak. Even an escalator blows Ellie's mind. The two then gleefully use a photo booth, carousel, and even played a Mortal Kombat 2 arcade game. I'm glad the show took its time letting the two young people be themselves and just let them enjoy themselves. It is important to note that even if the world has ended, Riley and Ellie are still very young people. They still need to enjoy and have fun. They aren't given much and no answer is in sight. Things turned serious when Ellie saw the bombs. It turns out the mall was a station for the Fireflies and they assigned Riley there. Riley tries to recruit Ellie to join her and Ellie immediately rejects her. Riley then said she will be transferred to the Atlanta area, so Riley is really saying goodbye to Ellie and this drives Ellie bananas. Ellie furiously walks out and then returns. Ellie wants Riley to stay and the two dance and share the kiss. So Riley is more than a friend to Ellie. The fun does not last long when an infected person attacks them. The two protect each other and Ellie uses her very familiar knife to end the infected. Of course, this is a Last of Us episode and it will leave you with a gut punch. Riley and Ellie got bite marks from an infected and Riley does not have long to live. Ellie does not know she is immune, but the scene ends with the two dreading the inevitable. The show does not show how Riley dies or how Ellie gets captured by the Fireflies. As the episode is about to end, we return back to Ellie and Joel. Ellie desperately searched for anything to help Joel and she was able to find a needle and thread to stitch Joel's open wound. So there is still little hope for Joel to heal. Again, this is a fantastic episode. The set and acting is excellent. This part of the game came as an add-on or downloadable content after the main story was completed. The show decided to use this add-on to show more about Ellie and Riley's past.